1. Introduction. What if I told you that the most powerful tool for fighting climate change is sitting in your kitchen right now? It's not an expensive gadget or a high-tech appliance. It's your food scraps. In this video, we're going to show you how to turn your trash into treasure with a simple composting system that fits even the smallest apartment. Get ready to reduce your carbon footprint and grow the best tomatoes of your life. 3. Composting myths. Busted. Picture a compost bin that's clean, efficient, and odor-free. Modern composting is far from the messy, stinky process many people expect. Let's examine some common misconceptions and reveal how easy and pleasant composting can be, even in small urban spaces. A well-maintained compost bin should have little to no smell and won't attract pests. The key lies in balancing green materials like fruit and vegetable scraps with brown materials such as dry leaves or shredded paper. This creates an environment that breaks down organic matter efficiently without producing unpleasant odors or luring unwanted visitors. For those with limited space, several composting methods are available. Bokashi composting uses beneficial microorganisms to ferment food waste in a sealed container, eliminating odors and allowing you to compost a wider range of materials. Vermicomposting employs worms to break down organic matter in a compact, odorless bin that can be kept indoors. Both methods are naturally pest-resistant when managed correctly. Outdoor composters can use containers with tight-fitting lids and small ventilation holes to allow air circulation while keeping pests out. If using an open pile, burying fresh food scraps under a layer of brown materials or finished compost deters animals. Contrary to popular belief, composting can be surprisingly affordable. DIY solutions range from repurposed wooden pallets for outdoor bins to plastic storage tubs for indoor worm composters. Even commercial systems quickly pay for themselves by reducing waste disposal costs and replacing store-bought fertilizers. Many cities and towns offer resources to help residents start composting, including workshops and subsidized bins. Check with your local environmental department or community garden for available options. Now that we've cleared up these composting myths, let's move on to setting up your first compost bin. Whether you have a spacious backyard or a cozy studio apartment, you'll see how easy it is to turn your kitchen scraps into nutrient-rich soil for your plants while reducing your environmental impact. 4. Your first compost bin. Easier than you think. What if your perfect compost bin is already in your kitchen? Many everyday household items can be repurposed into effective composting systems, saving money and reducing waste. Let's challenge the notion that you need special equipment to start composting. A large plastic storage container can become an efficient composting system with a few simple modifications. Clean the container thoroughly, then create several small holes in the bottom for drainage and along the sides for aeration using a drill or heated nail. These holes allow excess moisture to escape and provide oxygen to the beneficial bacteria that break down organic matter. Place a tray or lid under the container to catch any liquid that drains out. This compost tea is rich in nutrients and makes an excellent fertilizer for plants when diluted with water. The key to successful composting lies in layering green and brown materials. Greens are nitrogen-rich materials like fresh fruit and vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, and grass clippings. Browns are carbon-rich materials such as dry leaves, shredded paper, or small twigs. Start with a layer of browns at the bottom of your bin to absorb moisture and provide structure. Add a layer of greens followed by another layer of browns. Aim for a ratio of about 3 parts brown to 1 part green. This balance helps maintain the right conditions for decomposition and prevents odors. Lightly sprinkle water to keep the materials moist but not soggy. The contents should feel like a wrung-out sponge. Compostable materials include fruit and vegetable scraps, eggshells, coffee grounds and filters, tea bags, remove staples, nutshells, and paper napkins or towels, if not soiled with chemicals or meat juices. For browns, use fallen leaves, small twigs, straw, sawdust from untreated wood, shredded newspaper, cardboard or paper. Even drier lint from natural fibers can be composted. Avoid adding meat, fish, dairy products, oils, fatty foods, diseased plants, pet waste, and materials treated with pesticides or herbicides. Composting is as much an art as it is a science. You'll learn to fine-tune your process over time, adjusting the balance of materials and moisture to create the perfect conditions for decomposition. Let's explore how to maintain the ideal balance in your bin. Understanding these principles will help you create rich, nutrient-dense compost that your plants will love. 5. The secret recipe: balancing your compost. Think you need a green thumb to create great compost? The process is simpler than you might expect. Let's explore the key components of successful composting. Balancing green and brown materials in your compost bin creates the ideal environment for decomposition. Green materials, rich in nitrogen, provide protein for microorganisms, while brown materials, high in carbon, supply energy. Aim for a ratio of about 3 parts brown to 1 part green materials, adjusting based on the specific items you're composting. For high nitrogen scraps like coffee grounds or fresh grass clippings, add them in smaller quantities and balance with extra browns. Fruit and vegetable scraps are more moderate, so you can add them more liberally. For items like bread or pasta, which are higher in carbon, you might need to add a bit more green material to balance them out. Moisture and oxygen are crucial for effective composting. Your compost should feel like a wrung-out sponge, damp but not soaking wet. If it's too dry, add water or more green materials. If it's too wet, mix in dry brown materials or allow excess moisture to evaporate. To ensure good aeration, turn your compost regularly, about once a week, to mix materials and introduce fresh oxygen. If you don't have a garden to use your compost, consider community options. Many local gardens, farmers or city programs accept well-maintained compost. You might even trade your compost for fresh, locally grown produce. Composting demonstrates that sustainable living often involves creative solutions that benefit both you and the environment. In our next section, we'll explore another eco-hack that reduces waste, saves money, and keeps your home clean. 6. Beyond the bin: unexpected uses for compost. Think compost is just for growing tomatoes. Your humble compost pile has far-reaching applications in environmental restoration and sustainable construction. Here's how food waste is transforming conservation efforts. Compost plays a crucial role in large-scale environmental projects and innovative industrial uses. One of the most impactful applications is in reforestation and habitat restoration. When forests are destroyed by wildfires or clear-cutting, the soil often becomes depleted of nutrients and organic matter. By adding compost to damaged forest floors, conservationists can jumpstart ecosystem recovery. In California, researchers have used compost to restore areas devastated by wildfires. Adding compost to burned sites significantly increased plant growth and soil moisture retention, helping forests recover faster and become more resilient to future fires. Compost is also valuable in wetland restoration projects, establishing the right soil conditions for native plants to thrive and support wildlife, including threatened species. Industries are finding ways to incorporate compost into sustainable building materials. Biobricks made from a mixture of compost and construction waste offer excellent insulation properties and are lighter than traditional bricks. Some companies are experimenting with mycelium grown in compost to create biodegradable packaging and building insulation. Compost is effective for erosion control on construction sites and along highways. It creates berms and filters that prevent soil erosion and filter pollutants from runoff water, protecting local waterways and establishing vegetation in erosion-prone areas. Your home composting efforts contribute to these broader environmental initiatives. Many cities collect compost from residents for use in local parks, urban forestry projects, or sell it to farmers and landscapers. Some partner with conservation organizations to use locally produced compost in habitat restoration projects. By composting, you create a valuable resource in high demand for these innovative applications and support a circular economy where waste becomes a useful product. As demand for compost in large-scale projects grows, it creates more incentives for communities to implement composting programs. This makes it easier for more people to start composting, creating a positive feedback loop of environmental benefits. The same principles that make compost great for the environment can also help you keep your house clean and fresh. Let's explore how you can use natural compostable materials to create effective, eco-friendly cleaning products. 7. DIY cleaners. From compost to counter-chemical cleaners can harm your health and the environment. But there's a surprising alternative that's eco-friendly and effective: DIY natural cleaners. These homemade solutions reduce exposure to harsh chemicals, minimize plastic waste, and can be composted after use. Natural cleaners use simple, non-toxic ingredients that tackle dirt and grime effectively. Here's how to make an all-purpose cleaner. Fill a jar with citrus peels, cover with white vinegar, let sit for 2 weeks, strain and dilute with equal parts water. This cleaner works on kitchen counters, bathroom surfaces, and glass. The vinegar cuts through grease and kills bacteria, while citrus oils add degreasing power and fragrance. Essential oils enhance homemade cleaners with their antibacterial properties and pleasant scents. Tea tree and lavender oils are particularly useful additions. Scientific studies support the effectiveness of these natural cleaners. Research has shown that vinegar solutions can be as effective as commercial products in killing bacteria on surfaces. Essential oils like tea tree have also demonstrated strong antimicrobial properties against various strains of bacteria. With your home now clean using natural, compostable products, let's turn to another aspect of eco-friendly living: your wardrobe. Your clothing choices and laundry habits can have significant environmental impacts, but there are simple, effective solutions to keep your clothes fresh while minimizing your environmental footprint. Let's explore how to make our laundry routines as green as our cleaning habits. 8. Fashion-forward, eco-friendly fabric care. Your clothes might be poisoning the ocean, but your compost bin holds the antidote. Synthetic materials like polyester and nylon release tiny plastic fibers when washed, which end up in our waterways and harm marine life. Natural fibers like cotton, linen, and wool are biodegradable and shed far less, making them a better choice for reducing microplastic pollution. Eco-friendly detergents play a crucial role in reducing fiber shedding and often come in sustainable packaging. You can even make your own laundry products using natural ingredients. For a fabric softener, infuse white vinegar with dried herbs from your garden or compost bin. Add a 1/4 cup to your rinse cycle for softer, fresher-smelling clothes without synthetic chemicals. Your kitchen holds powerful eco-friendly solutions for stains and odors. For grease stains, use a baking soda and water paste. Soak grass stains in white vinegar before washing. Eliminate persistent odors from workout clothes by soaking them in water and lemon juice. For an all-purpose stain remover, mix equal parts water and hydrogen peroxide with a few drops of lemon essential oil. Always test homemade cleaners on an inconspicuous area first. By adopting these eco-friendly laundry practices, you're actively reducing microplastic pollution and protecting our oceans. It's a powerful reminder that our everyday choices can have a significant impact on the environment. Now, let's bring all these eco-hacks together into a daily routine, exploring how small, consistent changes in our habits can add up to a substantial positive impact on the environment. 9. A day in the life, your new eco-routine. Imagine cutting your carbon footprint in half without ever leaving your apartment. The most powerful environmental changes often happen in the quiet moments of our everyday lives. Let's walk through a typical day filled with impactful eco-choices. It starts with using a bamboo toothbrush and toothpaste tablets in a glass jar. You wash your face with bar soap instead of liquid face wash. Your clothes are made from natural fibers like organic cotton or hemp, which shed fewer microplastics when washed. For breakfast, you make coffee using a reusable filter and compost the grounds. Your milk comes in a returnable glass bottle from a local dairy. You eat over the sink to catch crumbs for your countertop compost bin. On your way out, you grab reusable water bottle, coffee mug, and bamboo utensils. Your lunch is packed in a stainless steel container with a beeswax wrap. At work, you use your own mug and decline single-use items. You eat lunch at your desk or in a park, composting any scraps. After work, you shop at a bulk food store with your own containers. Before bed, you do laundry using homemade detergent and hang most items to dry, saving energy and extending the life of your clothes. In contrast, conventional habits often involve disposable items, plastic packaging, and synthetic materials that contribute to waste and microplastic pollution. The differences are stark. A reusable water bottle can save about 156 plastic bottles from landfills each year, while composting can divert up to 30% of household waste. These changes can significantly reduce personal waste output and carbon footprint. Using a reusable coffee cup daily saves around 250 disposable cups, and choosing natural fiber clothing can reduce microfiber pollution by up to 80%. While some eco-friendly products have a higher upfront cost, many of these changes actually save money in the long run. But exactly how much can you save, and what's the best way to transition without breaking the bank? Let's break down the numbers and strategies for making your eco-routine not just good for the planet, but good for your wallet too. 10. The true cost of eco-living, £1,000 extra in your pocket each year, is the potential savings from adopting eco-friendly habits. This approach benefits both your wallet and the environment. Contrary to popular belief, living sustainably isn't just for the wealthy. Many eco-friendly choices save money over time, despite some products appearing expensive up front. Let's examine some practical examples. Homemade cleaning products using vinegar and essential oils can save $40 annually compared to store-bought cleaners. Reusable items like cloth napkins and water bottles cut expenses significantly. LED bulbs use 75% less energy and last 25 times longer than incandescent ones, saving $80 per bulb over their lifetime. Water conservation methods like low-flow showerheads can reduce your water bill by 10% or more. While some eco-friendly products have higher initial costs, the key is to transition gradually. Start with low-cost changes like making your own cleaning products or using reusable grocery bags. As you save money, reinvest in other sustainable swaps. For larger investments, consider long-term savings. A programmable thermostat might cost $50, $100, but can save $180 annually on heating and cooling, paying for itself within a year. Look for second-hand items to reduce costs further. Sustainable living often means using what you have more efficiently and reducing overall consumption, naturally leading to financial savings. By adopting these eco-friendly habits, we're investing in a healthier, more sustainable future while benefiting our personal finances. The choices we make in our daily lives affect not just our immediate surroundings, but the entire planet. 11. Conclusion. Your backyard or kitchen counter can spark environmental change. Composting food scraps reduces landfill waste and creates nutrient-rich soil. By starting to compost today, you join people taking climate action in their daily lives. Every apple core or coffee ground you compost is a step toward a healthier planet. These choices add up, reducing greenhouse gas emissions and improving soil health. As more people adopt composting and other eco-friendly habits, the impact grows. Sustainable living is about making better choices where we can. Your compost bin is a tool for positive change right in your own home.